He did a nice job filling in, and certainly was a big part of that victory.
Does it make a difference to have a whole week to kind of work with him, knowing that he's probably going to be the guy?
No, yeah, exactly, and getting a lot of reps with him in the first team. Obviously, he's had some, but not a full week's work. So getting him in the first team for a full week is definitely going to help.
Where are you at mechanically right now? Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm mechanically pretty similar to where I've always been.
Do you need oil?
No oil.
What?
Just kidding.
I thought you were going someplace.
No.
Squeak. I need oil.
I need oil.
The Penn State defense, I'm not certain they lost any players of significance on that side of the ball. I mean, from the transfer stuff. I mean, can you just talk about that defense a little bit?
Yeah, they're an extremely deep defense, and they're talented again this year. They're extremely well coached again. Do some things different maybe than they did in the past, but a very sound defense that, once again, similar story to last week, is going to make it hard to run the ball, and got some guys back there that can cover. So we're going to have our best shot to put some points on the board.
That wasn't a fun game for you last year, was it?
No, Penn State, that was frustrating. As there was a couple of them that were really frustrating, and that was certainly one of them. They beat us in about every facet of the game last year.
Do you want to throw more vertical? Do you want to play the vertical game
I don't know.
more?
I mean, I want to do whatever it takes to win, but I think we got to find ways to get those guys in space more, and we're going to search to continue to do that.
Which receiver has shown you the most of your receivers? I know you're going to say all of them, but okay. What about Keenan? I'll just get to Keenan.
Yeah. Keenan's played really well this year. Made a lot of catches. I mean, in tight traffic, they've all done a great job blocking. I mean, Mark's running for 200 yards, and a lot of it is downfield blocking, because Coach Davis always talks about getting through the first level is the easy part. The big plays come from the downfield guys. So I think they've all embraced that. We have a balanced offense, and when they get their chances, they've all capitalized.
How do you feel you're playing?
I mean, maybe not as well as I can. I need to be better, and I think as an offense as a whole, we need to be better. And we got a couple practices this week to try to improve that for this week.
Do you notice your statistics are down? Is that stuff that, I mean...
Yeah, I noticed, but I noticed more that we just beat Michigan State at Michigan State, and we have another opponent coming in. So it's kind of a whatever it takes by all 11 guys, and whether that's throwing it, running it, we just got to score more points than they do.
I would imagine.
You got to keep going, and I think we bring that into how we play on Saturdays. That we know it's going to be tough. We know it's going to be a hard-fought game, but in the end, we're prepared and we're mentally strong. So we've done that throughout the summer and stuff like that. So I think it just correlates enough.
Is the fact that, I mean, you lost at home to Central Michigan. You've had so many, you lost at home to Iowa State, and you sit here and you're 4-2, you're undefeated in the Big Ten, and you kind of control what you can do. Does that give you that confidence to sort of, okay, we've survived all this crap, we're fine moving forward?
We're just taking it 1 week at a time. If we win this week against Penn State, we'll be in a better situation. We're not looking really to the future or the last game of the season or anything like that. We're just focused on this week, and to say the same, we're not really looking back to the Central Michigan loss. We know we lost, but we're not looking at that game anymore. It's in the past, and we're just looking at Penn State. And I think that they play like they're coaching. We know that their coach is a tough guy. Coach Ferentz, brung him back here a couple years ago to speak to us, and we know how tough person he is. He's a go-getter. So I think they just play like they're coaching, and they're a hard-fought team, and we know it's gonna be a battle on Saturday.
I guess when you watch film, what do you see from Allen Robinson and the things that he does well from the receiver position? Because he's kind of come out of nowhere this year to have success.
I mean, he's good. He catches the ball. He's quick. He's fast. It's the Big Ten. He's a good receiver in the Big Ten. And, we've seen that in the past couple of years, the past couple of games, that the Big Ten has good receivers. And I think that he's one of the tops. We have to prepare the best for him and hopefully draw up something that'll keep him under control. But, we just got to prepare best for the whole team. And, like I said, it's gonna be a hard-fought game, and try to keep their playmakers, controlled.
Micah, go over that again. O'Brien came here a couple years ago to speak to you.
Yeah, he came back back when he was with the Patriots, and just had a little speech to us, and we kind of know the type of person he's like. He's a go-getter and stuff like that. So, like I said, I think Penn State plays to their coaching. I think they have really good coaching there.
In overtime, it does throw into the fire right there.
Yeah, he came in. He did a great job. I said this earlier. I think the offensive line. We were the ones who held us back in that overtime period. We weren't making the blocks. We weren't setting the edge on some of those zone plays. So, Greg came in. I think he was looking to make the play, but he wasn't looking to force the play, which is really encouraging from a really true freshman running back.
I ask what the fans probably have been asking a lot. What's wrong with James Vandenberg?
I don't think anything's wrong with him. I think it starts with the offensive line. We need to do a better job establishing the run game. When we can get our running game going early, that opens up the passing game and allows that, to really, blossom out there. And that's just how our offense is built. And then we need to do a better job. There's too many pressures on Vandenberg right now. We need to do a better job of just, establishing a strong, firm pocket and letting him get really comfortable back there and make the reads he needs to.
How do you see him deal with criticism?
Good. I think James is one of our best leaders on the team. He bounces off him, comes with the nature of his position, and we're really fortunate to have him out there. And I said this back in August, and I'll say it again. Anytime he's on the field, I think we have a chance to win.
When you get excited, teammates see that, and then you guys pick up on it. And tough plays like that is what win games, especially in the Big Ten.
Going into overtime, that sideline was going bonkers. You guys are all dancing around. What went into that? Was that a spontaneous kind of expression?
They played a song, and it's a popular song, and everybody knew it, so that got our juices flowing.
So, are you suggesting maybe that should be played in?
Yeah, definitely. That's our next step. Hopefully, we can get that played.
Back and black out, and we're gonna put.
Yeah, it'll go crazy. Yeah.
Do you take on more of an emphasis this week with Mark out? You guys have been pretty run heavy.
Yeah.
Greg's pretty green.
Yeah.
Jordan hasn't played this year.
Yeah, definitely. The pressure's on us. We have to really be detailed. We got to keep doing what we've been doing, making catches, making plays, and so all eyes are going to be on us because the run game we won't go to it as much maybe, and if they call our number, we got to produce.
Coach Ferentz has preached that always. That this game, if you show up here in the locker room and you're not excited to play football, then maybe you're in the wrong maybe you're in the wrong place. But going out there and having that excitement, that's always fun to play with. So
now that you guys are 6 games into the season, in what ways would you say that you all as a defensive line have progressed from the start of the year?
Well, I think just with the amount of time that we've been able to play, I mean, you think. You go into it now, and some guys, take Louis, for example, has, 6 games under his belt, whereas before he had 0. And, I have a few more under my belt, 6 more games than when we started the season, and Joe as well, and all the other guys that have played it. It's just the reps and the continued practice time, and if you continue to just improve and take those reps as an opportunity to improve yourself as a football player, it's going to help you play better, and that's part of being a developmental football team, like Coach Ferentz always talks about, is that we're focused on that improvement. So that's a positive thing for us.
Well, what's that like for you when you see a younger guy like Louis command double teams the way he was there late in the game, and just when he had a one-on-one, just basically knocking away the offensive lineman and getting pressure on a quarterback like Maxwell?
I think I have a lot of respect, tremendous amount of respect for Louis as a person and as a player, and having him play at the level that he's playing at right now is definitely something you look at and you're real excited for the guy because of the things he's gone through. I think it happens with guys in the team, and when you become invested in the guys next to you in the locker room, seeing them be successful is almost as good, if not better, than having success personally. And I think that's what it means to be a team. Like when Greg Castillo pulled down, a guy who's a great friend of mine, when he pulls down that interception at the end of the game, I was almost excited as if it had been me or it had been anybody else. And I think that's what's part of being a team. But we have another opportunity this week, and we're really excited for it.
They're out there making plays. boys, and getting them ready to go out there and make a play like Shump, guy who's been getting tackles every game right now, and he's been out in there working. So it's exciting to see other receivers make plays and without the ball.
Do you guys maybe as like a leadership group go up and try to revise like the playlist or whatever so you have something?
No, we've been listening to pretty much the same music since we got here. It's this tradition, but we're gonna get excited in our own ways. We know now, since we have that feeling that everybody is paying attention. Now that everybody is. You're gonna start seeing a lot more of a excited sideline.